What up, Moose Knuckle? Back again. All right, so first thing I want to talk about today is this Black Buffalo alternative dip. What? So first things first, it's got a metal lid, which I really like because all the other alternatives got all plastic. You know, it's kind of like flimsy. It's kind of whack. So this one's got a metal lid. I got the straight flavor because I'm a natty guy. I don't know what it's made out of. It doesn't say. It just says, born in the Midwest, raised in the South, charge ahead. This product contains nicotine, addictive chemical, whatever. Can's really cool. Got a Black Buffalo on it, obvi. And their little double B logo. I mean, it's nice, man. Look at that. That's a nice looking can. It's a little sweaty right now. I pulled it out of the fridge. Got some condensation going on, but yeah, plastic bottom, you know, the whole nine, man. It's like a real can of dip. So I don't know what it's made out of because they don't say on the website. It's a big secret, I guess, but whatever it is, they figured it out. Like they found something besides tobacco to dip and, you know, give you the same experience. It's got nicotine in it. It's got full strength. The flavor's on point. It kind of tastes, the flavor's kind of like a Timberwolf or maybe like a Longhorn, like a little on the cheap side, but better. You know what I'm saying? It's not like awful. You can dip it and be like, all right, I can tell it's, you know, kind of a cheap flavor, but it's good. You know what I mean? So, it's definitely on the salty side, you know, like kind of like, I'm trying to think. There was a Copenhagen I tried one time that was like really salty, but I like salt. I'm a salt guy, so you know. But when I took it out, maybe I was tripping or something, but it had a bacon aftertaste to it. So I mean, I'm not hating that. Definitely really good alternative. So big shout out to Black Buffalo. If you want to quit, like if you feel like you have to quit dipping and you don't really want to, you just feel like it's time, I definitely recommend the Black Buffalo. It's the same ritual, you know, the same pack in the can, you know, that big old, I pack the side and then I pack the top, so I'm packing from the side, you know what I'm saying, get it all mushed in there. I'm not going to put one in right now because I just got my teeth cleaned at the dentist and trying to take a break, kind of get everything normal in there, and then I'll throw a big old dinger into that shit. So yeah, shout out to Black Buffalo. What had happened was I ordered my 2 cans and I got them and I chewed through them and then I liked it and they sent me an email with discount code, so I ordered 2 more. Then they got lost in the mail and I called the post office, filed the claim there, and then I told these guys about it and they felt bad, so they sent me another 2 cans. So that was really cool. So when you're dealing with these dudes, you're definitely dealing with some good dudes. You're not dealing with, like, you know, some shady retailer online who's just gonna rip you off. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So, and they got some cool products too. Like they got I think they have a wintergreen flavor and a mint, and they got other stuff coming too. But for right now, that's what they got in stock: straight, mint, and wintergreen. So, and they also got pouches for all you tampon dippers out there. I hate pouches. I think they're whack. I gotta throw like 5 of them bitches in just to get, you know, my fix. Another alternative I tried was this fully loaded. This is good shit too. It doesn't got the metal lid, you know, it's the flimsy plastic can, but it doesn't pop open or anything, you know what I mean? Like sometimes when you pack the plastics, the fucking lid pops off and dip goes everywhere. Some of y'all might have seen that on Instagram when I had some whitetail. I tried the whitetail too. The fucking lid popped off on me while I was packing it, lost the whole can. But they were cool, man. They sent me another one. Whitetail, it's good, man. It doesn't spit like dip. It's for this. It's for the ritual, you know. You want to throw something in your lip and get some nicotine. It's good. But like personally, like when I dip, I like the whole thing, man. Throw the dip in, fucking spit the juices, walk around like a rude ass camel. You know what I'm saying? Just god dang, boy. But yeah. Anyway, this fully loaded shit. It's made out of mint leaf, kudzu root, molasses, water, natural and artificial flavors and colors, pharmaceutical nicotine, propylene glycol, cayenne pepper. So you get the burn. Personally, I don't give a fuck about the burn, but a lot of people do. So cayenne pepper for the burn, salt, baking soda, and baker's ammonia, and xylitol. I heard xylitol is supposed to be good for the teeth, so you can't really go wrong with this shit neither. Spit's decent. Kind of runs out quicker, like juice-wise, like moisture-wise, kind of runs out quicker than this Black Buffalo. This Black Buffalo spits a lot. Like it stays juicy and flavorful for a long time. This is only like a half-hour dip for me. I throw it in, half-hour later, I'm like, all right, I'm over it. But yeah, natural. This is natural flavor. It's a good one. They got all kinds of flavors, man. They got cherry, wintergreen, mint, bourbon, peach, I believe. Yeah, I think I tried their peach. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they got a peach. I don't know. But yeah, shout out to those two alternatives. All right, so the business end of this video is I want to start doing more vlogs and telling some stories, because I've lived a lot of crazy shit in my 29 years, and I try to share it in music, but there's just so much, and there's like, you got to word it the right way, and I want to tell the full story and it be as entertaining as possible. So I'm going to start doing that on here. So first story I want to deliver to y'all is the Jack Daniels and broken windshield incident. So through the course of my life, I've lived in a lot of different states, man. And one of them was Wyoming. What the fuck was I doing out there, man? I'm from Florida, and I've never even been to Wyoming before this, so what the fuck? My cousin James decided he was gonna grow up and, stop partying and move out west and do stucco with his Uncle Tommy. I mean, it's crazy, right? So they go out there, and I'm back here, man. I'm like 21, 22, doing landscaping, fucking hating my life. I was partying too much. I was getting a little crazy, and I was depressed, and whatever. So he hits me up, and he sent me like a picture of a pile of money, dude, just like on the bed. And I was like, damn, man, you haven't even been gone that long, And he's like, yeah, this is from stucco, and I'm over here making $8 an hour on landscape. And I was fucking jealous as hell. So I was like, damn, dude, I'm thinking about coming out there, man. Like, shit's kind of ugly down here. And he's like, yeah, do it, we'll get you a job. So sell off all my shit, man. I had a piece of shit Ford Exploder. I sold it to a gay kid for $3.50 and a $50 bag of dank bud. I told him too, man. I was like, this is a piece of shit, you don't want it. And he's like, nah, man, it's cool, I'll fix it. And I was like, I don't think it can be fixed, man, but if you really want this son of a bitch, I was honest with you, so fucking take it, man. $3.50 and a bag of dank bud. Partied my ass off my last weekend here, just the whole nine, like Charlie Sheen, you know what I'm saying? Did all that, sold all my shit. I went out there with like $500 in a big old Marlboro bag full of clothes. Got there, fucking started working with them. A few months down the road, we're hanging out one night. James and his wife are like, let's go out, man. Let's go have some fun. I was like, I don't know. It's probably not a good idea, because you know how we are together. Like, we don't vibe well when you put us all together and we're all getting fucked up. It's not a good combination, because some shit's about to go down, man. Like, it's never a happy ending. And I told him that, and he was like, fuck it. And I was like, yeah, whatever, fine, fuck it, dude. I haven't been out in a while, so let's do it. We end up going to the strip club. There's a strip club on the border of Colorado and Wyoming. It's called the Clown's Den. And they got some really hot girls up in there, And I started feeling it. I was like, all right, cool, man. Strip club, I like strip clubs. It's my kind of environment. So turns out my cousin's wife is on a mission. She wants to hook up with a stripper. Like, that was her mission that night. She was dead set on pulling a stripper, Like, I should explain. They're swingers. All right, they're open. They don't give a shit. Like, as long as, you do it in a way, I guess, that makes sense to swingers. I don't know, because I don't do that shit. I'm jealous, so I don't share. So she's looking for a stripper, and I'm chilling. I'm getting fucked up. I'm having a good time. And then I'm sitting by the stage And this really doesn't have anything to do with the main story, but this is funny, okay? So I'm chilling by the stage, and this really hot fucking stripper starts dancing in front of me. I'm throwing ones up there, doing my thing, and the next thing I know, she grabs my head, right? And she starts, like, bashing it into her pussy, dude. And I'm like, oh, tight. And then all of a sudden, I just get this whiff, you know, like stank puss. And I'm like, the fuck, dude? And it really just kind of ruined my whole night. You know, I was like, what did I do to deserve the nastiest bitch in the club to just start slamming my fucking face into her pussy, you know? So put me in a bad way. And I'm getting fucked up. And then finally it comes time to leave, you know? Like, the wife is like, she found a stripper. She's like about to seal the deal. So James comes up to me and he's like, hey man, there's an after party at the stripper's house. So you should buy a fifth of Jack. And I was like, damn, fool, you crazy? They're like $40 at a strip club. It's expensive as shit for a fifth of Jack. He's like, come on, man, I'll pay you back. Like, it's a party at a stripper's house. You're going to say no to that? And I was like, yeah, you're right. So I get the Jack, 41 something, load up in the truck, head on down to the stripper's house. I'm starting to get excited. I'm starting to feel better about that stank pussy incident. I'm starting to put it out of my mind. Get to the stripper's house. You know what I expect, man. I expect, like, Playboy Mansion kind of shit, or, you know, like, something cool. And it's not, dude. It's whack. It's like this fucking house in the boonies, and there's the one stripper, and then a bunch of dudes. What? A bunch of fucking dudes at a stripper party? Were they male strippers? That's not the party I fucking signed up for, man. And I definitely ain't sharing this fucking Jack with male strippers. So it turns out they were just normal dudes. I don't know who the fuck they were to her, unless she had a fuck ton of roommates, or she was just that, like, chick that chills with only dudes. And we know how those girls are. So I'm pissed off again, you know. It's just like it's up and then boom, down. Like, fuck you, Ryan. So we're all chilling. I'm bogarting the Jack because I was like, I paid $40 for this shit. I know James ain't gonna pay me back because, you know, I know the motherfucker. And every now and then I let somebody hit it, but I'm like, you know, like, this bitch ain't going out of my sight because this is all I have, you know. So we're all chilling. I'm bored as fuck, man. I'm like browsing my phone the whole time. Finally it comes time to leave, and I guess she didn't seal the deal. Like, it did not go down like she had intended. And then so we're leaving, and we're in the truck, and I'm fucking belligerent, dude. I am like, I'm Rooster Williams at this point. Some of y'all know who that is, but I'm fucking gone, man. I'm all like, ah. And then they start bitching at me, dude, both of them. They're just like calling me stingy and like, you ruined the fucking, it's your fault, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, whoa, what? First of all, I didn't even want to do this. And then you take me to some fucking strip club with some stank pussy bitch, ruin the first half of my night. Then you take me to goddamn Sausage Fest, fucking ruin the other half of my night, and this is my fault? Like, no, motherfucker, this is y'all's fault. So we start arguing, right? We're getting a big old fucking bitch fest. And the wife, by the way, I forgot to tell you, she's pregnant during all this. And James, you know, my cousin, I expect him to at least have my back a little bit, but no, not at all, man. He's like, you're fucking being a dick, you're stressing out my wife, you need to fucking chill. I'm like, man, fuck that, dude, fuck you and fuck her. You know, losing my temper like I do. Next thing I know, it's cold as fuck outside. It's wintertime Wyoming. It's a bitch out there. It's like Siberia. And I get kicked the fuck out of the truck, like a mile away from home. And I didn't know that. You know, I don't know where the fuck I am. I'm a newbie, dude. I don't even got GPS on my phone at this point. I don't even think... Nah, man. GPS wasn't good on phones back then. So, I don't know where the fuck I am. And I'm outside the truck. I jump in front of it. I got about this much... you know, give or take that much Jack left in the bottle, and I'm standing in front of the truck, and I'm all like, you motherfuckers are you're really gonna fucking leave me here, piece of shit. They're honking the horn at me, like, get the fuck out of the way. And I'm like, all right, got something for your bitch ass. This is when my dad came out of me, you know. Tom Fuller made an appearance. So, and I don't even know how I managed to do this, being so drunk, but got the fifth. Grabbed it by the fucking... How did I do it? I had the fifth. I threw it up in the air. No. All right. Start over. I fucked it up. Got a little too excited. I took the rest of the fifth, turned it up, chugged it, and then I don't know how I did this part. I threw it up in the air, caught it by the neck perfectly. It was like some movie shit. And then I fucking Hail Married that bitch right into the windshield. Boom. It explodes. the whole windshield spidered. And all of a sudden, I just hear like, "Goddamn son of a piece of shit, motherfucker, I'll kill you!" Coming out of the driver's side, dude. Then I hear like his wife bitching at me, and I'm just standing there. At this point, now I'm having a good time, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I finally did something that I want to do. I'm fucking laughing, and I'm all, you know, still staggering in the middle of the street, and that crazy shit just happened. Next thing I know, they're peeling off, and then I'm just standing there like, well, now what? You know. Then I started recognizing signs, so I knew home was that way, and it was about a mile down the road that way. Get home, fucking, I don't know, it's like 4, 5 in the morning. I see like one hole in the fucking drywall. James just took his anger out on the wall. So I don't know why people do that. I've never understood why people fucking hit walls or like inanimate objects. I mean, I broke shit before, but bottles, you know, like I've never destroyed my house or my shit, you know, like my phone. I'm not a phone thrower, but yeah, he did that. I get on the phone with Uncle Paul, and I'm like, man, this son of a bitch. I'm trying to come the fuck home, man. And he's like, you can't come home. You can't come back here. Hell no. Y'all made your decision. You're out there. You're grown now. You better ride it out. Quit being a little bitch. So I was like, all right, fuck you then. Then, being in my state of mind, I was like, well, I'm fixing to get even, goddammit. He had this, James had this tent. This brand new camping tent. I think it was like a 4-man tent. So I yoked that bitch up. It was valued at like $200. So I knew a guy that went to a lot of festivals and was looking for a tent. So I snatched that bitch, called him up, and I was like, hey man, I found you a tent. I'll sell it to you for like 180 or some shit. Sold that shit, profited off my loss, and I got a dope story to tell out of it. So we call that the Jack Daniels windshield incident. And that's one of the many fucked up stories I got coming for y'all. So stay tuned, man, because I'm going to be dropping them. I'm going to try to drop them like every week on top of music videos. I got more music videos coming, but right now I'm trying to, you know, still entertain, and I figured y'all would like to hear about some crazy shit like that. So stay tuned, man, because I got prison stories. I got more drunken stories. Just some crazy redneck shit, Bo. So yeah, man, in conclusion, order Black Buffalo alternative dip. And if you chew the real shit, go get some fucking Outlaw dips. Fucker's decent, bud. Flavors are on point. Outlaw's cool, motherfucker. I've been following that dude for a minute now. Mud Jug too, man. Shout out to those guys. If you ain't got a Mud Jug, go get you one. If you haven't heard my new album yet, you're fucking up. Boomtown is everywhere. It's on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, Deezer. The only thing it's not on is Pandora, because Pandora is so fucking hard to work with. But yeah, it's on Bandcamp, SoundCloud. Just Google me, EKKo SYKES. Put it in the Google. Follow, subscribe to this channel. Follow me everywhere. I'm always posting crazy shit. And if you got something you want to talk about, holler at a motherfucker, man. I always answer back. So yeah, man, stay tuned. Bitch!